We talked about in the last slide about Medicare Set-Asides and review thresholds. We talked about how if you're currently a Medicare recipient and your settlement is over $25,000, that meets CMS's review threshold. We talked about how if you're not a Medicare recipient yet, but you could be because you have applied for SSD or you're already receiving it, you're within 30 months. If you're 62 and a half years old, you're within 30 months. That review threshold is $250,000. So if your settlement is in excess of $250,000 and you require future treatment, Medicare will review the MSA allocation upon time of settlement. When we talk about CMS's review, the one thing we have to understand is this: not all regions review the same. In the Chicago region, for instance, if you're in one of the states that uses Illinois, more than likely you're going to get a response back that says they acknowledge that you set aside X amount of dollars for future medical treatment and X amount of dollars for prescription. But because of work constraints, they are unable to review that MSA at this time. You as an attorney have done all you can for your client to protect Medicare's future interest by going through the routine of building the MSA, submitting the MSA to CMS, and also alerting them on how that money is going to be administered. The Dallas Regional Office, for instance, was the first group to come out and say that they will not review liability Medicare set-asides because there's no formal review process. Well, guess what? We recently received an MSA that was submitted to the Dallas Regional Office, and it was reviewed. It was not only reviewed, it was accepted. So therefore, don't have that false sense of security that I don't have to do an MSA because they're never going to look at it anyways. They will, they know, protect both you and your client.